Elena, sitting in an alley, staring into the darkness, whispering to herself, "People like me, a stain on the city." She pulls out a tattered notebook, flipping through the pages. Old notes. Dreams she once had. The words, once hopeful, now feel distant, unreachable. The city's lights mock her from the distance. Cold, unforgiving. But she refuses to cry. Not tonight. She holds on to the last shred of her pride. The next morning, Elena walks through the city streets. Hunger gnaws at her, but the humiliation she felt at the restaurant yesterday is sharper. She knows she needs help. She's always been good with books, with learning. She finds herself in front of the library, where for the first time in days, there's a warm light to guide her. Elena, whispering to herself, standing at the door of the library, "I won't let them win, not like this." Inside, the library is a world of its own, a sanctuary. She finds a seat in the back corner, away from the prying eyes of people who don't know what it feels like to be invisible. She opens a book on finance, determined to build something with the mind that has been her only real companion through all of this. Hours pass, but Elena is lost in the pages. The words on the paper begin to make sense. She's always been intelligent, but now, more than ever, she feels the urge to rise. She's heard of cryptocurrency, stocks, and investments in passing, but now they become a world she wants to master. Just as she finishes another chapter, a soft voice interrupts her thoughts. Mr. Bennett, an older, kind-faced man peering at her over his glasses. "You're quite focused. What are you reading?" Elena, startled, but she quickly hides her discomfort. "A book on business, financial investments." Mr. Bennett, nodding thoughtfully. "You're studying something ambitious, but it seems you need more than just books. You need someone who can teach you how to apply it." Elena, hesitant. "I don't have anyone to guide me. No one cares about someone like me." Mr. Bennett, softly but with conviction, "I think you're wrong. You care. That's enough. Let me help." Over the next few weeks, Mr. Bennett takes Elena under his wing. He teaches her the rules of the game, the subtle intricacies of money and business. Every lesson is an eye-opening experience. Elena is hungry for knowledge, absorbing it quickly. She begins to understand more than she ever could have imagined. Mr. Bennett teaching her about investing. The game of wealth isn't just about money. It's about timing, strategy, and understanding the power of patience. Your mind is your greatest asset, Elena. Use it. Elena, nodding, determined. "I will. I won't waste it." Her first investment is small, tiny, really, but it's a start. She takes a part-time job at a cafe, using her earnings to slowly build a fund for further investments. Every day, she reads, learns, and makes careful moves. She starts to feel something stir within her, a quiet confidence. Elena, muttering to herself as she checks her account balance, "I can do this. I'm not just surviving anymore. I'm building." Weeks pass, and Elena's small investments begin to grow. She's astonished when she notices a significant increase in her account balance. It's not a lot, but it's enough to give her a taste of success, a taste she hasn't had in a long time. Elena excitedly calling Mr. Bennett, "I did it, I doubled my money." Mr. Bennett laughing warmly. "It's a good start, but remember, the real test is consistency. Keep learning, stay patient, and don't get greedy." But the road isn't without its setbacks. One day, Elena makes an investment that doesn't pay off. It's a crushing blow, and the sting of failure is sharp. For a moment, doubt creeps in. Is she just a fool after all? Elena, staring at the loss on her phone screen, feeling the weight of disappointment. I messed up. This was supposed to be different. She wants to give up, to throw in the towel, but deep down she knows she can't. Mr. Bennett's words echo in her mind. Mr. Bennett, on the phone. Setbacks are part of the journey, Elena. Learn from this mistake. Every successful person has failed, but it's how you rise that defines you. Elena takes a deep breath. She watches the money slip away, but she makes a promise to herself. She will learn from this, not be defeated by it. She starts researching, again analyzing what went wrong and refining her strategy. Slowly, she rebuilds her portfolio, and this time she's smarter about it. The next round of investments pays off bigger than she could have dreamed. Elena, grinning, looking at her growing balance. This is it. This is the turning point. As time passes, Elena's reputation grows. She enters a prestigious business competition, pitching an innovative financial solution. The competition is fierce, and there are those who doubt her, who see her only as a girl from the streets with no real business background. But Elena stands firm, delivering her pitch with confidence, showcasing her vision and intellect. To the EU, judges are impressed, and she wins. Judge 1 to Elena after hearing her pitch. You've really done your homework. Your ideas are fresh and your passion is undeniable. You've got our support. With the prize money and the connections she's made, Elena launches Carter Enterprises, a company that aims to empower underprivileged communities through financial innovation. She's no longer the homeless girl with nothing. She's a force in the business world. She begins to gain media attention, and her success story spreads like wildfire. Elena, standing at her desk, looking out at the city skyline, thinking about how far she's come. I've made it, not just for me, but for everyone who's been told they can't. I've proved them wrong. Meanwhile, in the high-rise of Reeves Industries, Daniel Reeves's company is faltering. His once flourishing empire is crumbling, his rigid ways proving to be his undoing. Investors are pulling out. His arrogance blinds him to the changing world around him. It's clear now that the same system he built is no longer working. Daniel, on the phone, growing desperate. We need to do something, anything. I can't afford to lose this. I won't. But the power is shifting. Carter Enterprises is rising, and Elena's reputation is beginning to loom over Daniel's failing empire. The girl he once threw out now has the power to bring him to his knees. Elena, in a meeting room preparing to finalize the acquisition of Reeves Industries. A year ago, you told me to work for my food. Now I'm the one who decides whether you keep your job. Daniel enters the room, pale, shocked. His pride is shattered. Elena remains calm, her voice steady, her eyes unwavering. She knows this moment is bigger than just business. It's justice. It's redemption. And it's the beginning of something new. Elena, addressing Daniel, you've lost everything because you never saw the humanity in others. Now you can choose, learn from your mistakes, and work with me, or walk away with nothing. Elena's journey from homelessness to power has just begun. But the real victory is not in the wealth or status she's gained. It's in the transformation of the system that once oppressed her. And with that transformation comes the promise of hope, and a future where people like her are no longer invisible.